proved to be a really difficult team to face, and they're putting Real Madrid under pressure early on. It was down to Casemiro to steal that one. James with his first touch. 100% match fit after the FIFA Club World Cup performances back earlier in December.
This is his third game in the Copa del Rey, so yeah, we haven't had too many opportunities to watch him. It's another player that I'm sure the Sevilla fans will be focused on tonight.
Happy to wait for Madrid to come to them. The attack petering out on that occasion. Rami square to Mercado. They've gifted it though. And what a fantastic finish from the man of the moment, James Rodríguez. Fooling, bamboozling Sergio Rico. And it was tentative defending by Sevilla, but James, when he got a sniff, didn't turn his nose up, and with a lovely curling left foot shot from just outside the box, makes it 1-0. 10 minutes gone, and who said we'd miss the BBC up front for Real?
There's certainly not too many left foots or left feet in the game like this one. Wow. Wonderful strike from James Rodríguez, and you just can't afford to give the ball away there. It wasn't the best pass out, I think, from
Mercado.
Nzonzi tried to get there. He felt he was fouled. He was really hustled off the ball from Casemiro. I don't think it was a foul. Casemiro got there for me. And then James doesn't miss from there. Wonderful curling strike, and you just can't give the ball away in those kinds of areas when you've got a player like James on the field.
Absolutely crucial, I think, the role played there by Casemiro with that high press. And Nzonzi was let down a bit by Mercado's pass. And, well, as you said, if you're going to try and play the ball out from the back, you've got to be absolutely clear that you're going to avoid that kind of gift. Brilliantly taken, though, by Rodríguez. No chance for Sergio Rico. He curled it outside. Let's have a look again. Here's the opening goal. Brilliant finish. Absolutely first-class finish there from James Rodríguez. That's a delightful ball into Correa, cuts it back, but there's nobody arriving from behind. Madrid failed to get it away. It's a wild attempted clearance from Casemiro. And in the end, it's going to be a corner for Carvajal, the chip. It looked like there could have been a possible handball there from Vitolo. And in the end, it's Modric who puts it over Real Madrid. I think it's actually the second, isn't it? Toni Kroos with a smile on his face.
And it was excellent defending in the end, Simon, from Sergio Escudero. Had he not got to that ball, James Rodríguez was arguably through on goal.
And there's a huge appeal from three Sevilla players looking for a penalty. Mateo Laoz is having in hand. You could understand the appeal for a penalty, but it would have been certainly tremendous. Sami Nasri raced through, the ball bounced awkwardly, and Casilla was able to head it clear. Sevilla enjoying perhaps their best moments here. Down goes Vitolo.
Asensio's got real class, hasn't he? Every time he's on the ball, just looks like a quality football player, and he floats around the pitch. He's almost got that kind of Isco.
Modric, he's supported by James, little back healer to the Colombian. In comes the cross, Marcelo arriving. He struck the volley so well. Into this unbeaten run. People say, well, he's inherited this brilliant team, hasn't really had to do anything, just let the players go out there. An opportunity here, all the way through Correa, and somehow... Successful Real Madrid managers who are also accused of not being too hands-on, getting the players out there, dealing with possible finding James. It's picked up by Marcelo into the box. James dinks it over. It's hooked away by Escudero. Better defended on that occasion by the Andalusians.
Well, it's a missed opportunity for Real Madrid. There's a point in that move where James has to square it. I think it's for Asensio, but it could have been for Morata, but and by James, to be honest.
I think you're right. He just displaces him, and then the Brazilian defender, well, there's not much contact, but the contact was visible. Either way, penalty given. James Rodríguez has a chance to make it 3. And no mistake. Nothing Sergio Rico could do about that one. Real Madrid go 3-0 up. James gets his second, and it's starting to look like a bit of a slaughter, Duncan.
It is. I think on this occasion, Sevilla have been harshly done by. I don't think it should have been a penalty kick. Maybe we should watch a couple more replays before we come to that conclusion, but it looked to me like Mariano was shoved into the Real Madrid player, Modric, who then fell over. I don't think it should have been a penalty kick, but as soon as he pointed to the spot, James stepped up, and what a confident penalty that is. Just that stuttering run, sending the goalkeeper to the ground and putting the ball the other side. Wonderful penalty from James, showing real confidence considering he's not playing all that much. But that's 2 goals for him now, 3 for Real Madrid, and they are flying.
Well, James, Morata.
Alongside Dani Asensio to try and win the ball back for Real Madrid. Really impressive.
And that's good work again. This is Marcelo. Morata waiting, and I think he didn't quite realise that the defender had slipped. It was from Cruz to Marcelo.
Look at this cross from Marcelo. It's just stunning. He's such a good crosser of the ball. He's running almost full pelt down that left wing from game.
Well, I think that's just an example of how well things are going for Madrid this season. The whistle's gone there, and James feels he deserves it.
And I think Zidane has got these players fighting on the field of play, much like Pep Guardiola did when he came in. That was 2016, finishing it in the best possible way with the FIFA Club World Cup title.
Free kick has been given for the challenge by Steven Nzonzi on 5 minutes of this. Just leave it for James, and it was Rafa Varane looking to add his second goal of the evening. One back by James. Again, another example of the tremendous fight and determination these players are putting in. Lovely touch on to Nacho by Modric. I think for Zinedine Zidane that's absolutely crucial. Another good challenge there. Chance on the break. James, if he can keep it in play, which he will. He's got a bit of space. Mariano doing well to get back. Marcelo offering support. Is it going to happen? Well, if it's ever going to happen, it's this time. Here's Isco. Thinks about shooting. Supported by James. James forced back by some...
Starting 11 tonight.
Here's Morata. James outside him. James receives it just in the box. Forced back by a combination of Rami and Nzonzi. Around keeping possession, just frustrating the Andalusians. And finally, what a tremendous challenge that was. Marcelo driving towards the box. Tries a shot himself.
They've been outplayed from start to finish in this game. Here's the challenge from James once again. It's James sliding in, winning the ball back for Real Madrid. He's done that on, I don't
corner,
yeah.
Placed into the top row.
It was almost like he was thinking, oh, I don't want to have to shoot. Someone make a run for me. He didn't have any options, so he almost had to.
Well, it's James who's being taken off and replaced by Danilo, as Zidane decides that the Colombian superstar deserves a standing ovation and deserves to enjoy.